Welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest updates across South Sudan and beyond. Today we have very serious news coming from South Sudan. According to the report, more than 500 soldiers have reportedly defected from the South Sudan People Defense Force, also known as SSPDF, to the SPLA, Sudan People Liberation Army, in a position group loyal to first Vice President Dr. Riek Machar Durgon. And this is not just about ordinary soldiers. 3 senior officers are also said to be part of this defection. This could be a major development in the country. It could be a very big major, political and military situation. Well, let's break this down carefully and talk about what it could mean. According to a statement released on March 3rd, 2026, the Sudan People Liberation Army, in a position SPLA under first by President Dr. Machar, announced that over 500 soldiers, 500 forces have joined them in Panyikang County in Upper Nile. And among the officers mentioned, or the forces that defected from SSPDF to SPLA, are Major General Moinlang Gatkek Pathot defected, Major General Nyang Gai Biliu defected, and Colonel Obieng Okuny also defected. One of these general by the name Nyang Gai Biliu was previously part of the Kirguang faction under Simon Gadwijual. This announcement was reportedly made in Unkur in Panyikang County. Now let's pause here. 500 soldiers is not a small number. When such a large group defect at once, especially with senior commanders, it sent a strong message. It raised a question about unity inside the national army and about the stability of the current political agreement in South Sudan. For those who may not fully understand the background, let's give a little context. The South Sudan People Defense Force is a national army of South Sudan under President Salva Kiir Mayardit. The SPLA is the main army opposition group that fought against government forces during the civil war. After the peace agreement in 2018, some forces were integrated into a unified army, but tensions have never fully disappeared. So when we hear about over 500 soldiers switch side, people naturally start asking questions. Why now? What is happening behind the scenes? Is this political frustration? Is it about leadership disagreement? Is it about security concern in Upper Nile State? Or is it part of a larger political strategy? The SPLA described the defection as a significant reinforcement and said it showed commitment to unity and reform. That is interesting. They are presenting this not just as a military move, but as a political message, saying that people are choosing reform and unity under their leadership, under first by President Dr. Riek Machar. But from another point of view, this could also increase tension. Whenever army group gain strength, it creates fear of renewed fighting, especially in areas that have experienced conflict before. when we look at Panyikang County, where this announcement was made, it is located in Upper Nile State, a region that has seen instability in the past. Now let's talk about the involvement of senior officer. When General Defect, it is different from ordinary soldier living. General usually have influence. They command loyalty. They know military plant. They understand internal structures. So the movement can shift balance even politically. And I remember one of the general was previously part of the Kidguang faction under Simon Gadwidwal. That faction itself split from the main opposition group some years ago. So what we are seeing could be a realignment of forces. Some observers might say this shows consolidation within opposition rank. Others might argue it reveal ongoing fragmentation within South Sudan security forces. Another important question is, how will the government respond? Will there be an official statement from the South Sudan People Defense Force leadership? Will they confirm or deny the number? Will they attempt negotiation, or could there be tension on the ground? Right now, we only have the SPLA statement confirming defection, and also some video were shared online where these generals were announcing their defection. It will be important to watch if the government authority issues a response in the coming days. Now, let's talk about what this means for ordinary citizens. Whenever there is a movement of large army group, civilians become worried. They worried. People want stability, they want peace, they want development, they want school and hospital, and not more military tension. South Sudan has gone through many years of conflict since independence in 2011. Communities are tired. Many families have lost loved ones. Many have been displaced. So any news involving hundreds of army men changing side bring back painful memories for some citizens. However, it is also possible that this move will remain political and not turn violent. Defection do not automatically mean fighting. Sometimes they are part of a negotiation, sometimes they are about position before political talk, and sometimes they are symbolic, meant to send a message rather than start a war. We must be careful not to jump to conclusion. Another angle to consider is internal morale. When large number defect, it can affect the morale of those who remain. It can create suspicion inside rank. Leadership may start questioning loyalty. At the same time, it can boost morale for the side receiving new member. For the SPLA, this is clearly being presented as a positive development. They are calling it reinforcement and commitment to reform. But what exactly does reform mean in this context? Are they referring to military reform, a political reform, or security sector reform under the peace agreement? These are important details that citizens will want clarified. We should also remember that South Sudan peace agreement included plan to unify forces into one national army. The goal to reduce rival army group and create one professional military. Even like this show that the process may still face challenges. Unifying forces after the year of war is never easy. There are trust issues, there are leadership rivalries, there are political disagreement. Now, looking at the bigger picture, 2026 is a very important period politically, and any shift in military alignment could influence future election, negotiation, or power-sharing arrangement. Military strength often translates into political leverage, and in South Sudan history, military loyalty has played a major role in political stability. So this story is not just about 500 soldiers defecting. It is about power balance. It is about political positioning. And it is about the future direction of the country. As South Sudanese and observers, the most important thing they are calling right now is calm and dialogue. South Sudan need peace more than anything else. Young people need job, farmers need security to cultivate, trade needs serve the road, children need classroom, not conflict zone. We'll continue to monitor this story closely. If the SSPDF release a response that will give us more clarity, if there are reaction from community leader in Apanal, that will also be important. For now, what we know is this. Over 500 soldiers, including 3 senior officers, have reportedly defected in Panyikang County and joined SPLA force loyal to Dr. Machar. It is significant development, but it is still unfolding. Let me know in the comment what you think about this situation. Do you believe this will affect stability? Do you think it will strengthen peace talk, or are you concerned about possible tension? As always, we encourage respectful discussion. Before we end, please remember our goal is to inform, not to promote division. South Sudan belongs to all citizens, and peace is everyone's responsibility. If you are new to this channel, help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell, and let's meet on the next report. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.